click OK. Let's go ahead and fire it up quick. And let's jump in here to Evo Scan. Now, first thing while the engine's running, before I forget, I'm going to put it into Super Sport mode, hold my buttons down here. Super Sport, I'm going to turn off the traction control. All ready to go to do our pool. Let me throw my headphones on and let's see where we end up at. So we add a bunch more timing, anywhere between 4 to 7 degrees of timing, depending on where we're at in the load and RPM range in the table. But we should definitely see a pretty large difference in our power output and hopefully not see any knock. Let's take a look what's going to happen. I'll start our logger here, put it in gear. Let's go ahead and stop our data log here. And let's go take a look at our power. Let me go ahead and shut it off so we can talk a little bit easier here. Now, we're finding our last pull, 320 torque and 345 horse. So substantial difference in power and torque, especially horsepower, from our previous pull. Now, unfortunately, it looks like I didn't save the other runs here, so I'm not gonna be able to overlay them and compare them. But from the next few runs here, we should be able to see the overlays and the change that we're gonna make. Let's go take a look at the plotted data here. Let's jump in. Let's check for knock, because that's at this point we're dialing things in. We're gonna be paying attention to the knock to see if it is going to get knock. We're gonna go open up our last data log here, which should be our last pull. And let's see if we're getting any knock. Now I saw a tiny, tiny bit right here, just one count. 1 to 2 counts is nothing to be worried about on an Evo. It's pretty normal, 1, 2 counts, even on stock turbo, even on stock tune, you see that kind of behavior. So that looks fine. Looking at our AFR error here, might have been just a slight bit rich, but look at that. We're pretty much dialed in 0 to 2%, pretty much all the way across. That looks good. I'm not gonna touch anything there. Clutch slips looks great right there. We see clutch pressure hit almost 200 PSI is about the highest I like to see it go. Hit about 195 right there. Clutch pressure looked pretty much rock solid on our even clutch slip here, so that looks great. The load hasn't changed, nothing there has changed. So all that looks good. It looks about where we were at before, so that looks dialed in. So we've added the timing in. Let's go bump a little bit more timing in because it's not showing knock. We can see the timing right now showing about 14 degrees. 14 degrees here at 7,600. The mid-range where it kind of picks up in that peak spool range or peak torque is happening right around 4,000, 38, 4,000 here. We're finding the timing right there is about 9 degrees, 9, 10 degrees there. So I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more timing in, specifically at the higher RPM. That seems to be where we probably picked up the most during that last change. Let's go ahead and do that. So high RPM, we're about 240, 260. Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here. And you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.